Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create PDF from Jotform responses and share on Telegram groups. So let's suppose I am running an event planning business and I am collecting all my lead details with the help of Jotform. Now, whenever there is a new form submission, I want to share the lead details with my team on Telegram group in a PDF format. As I completely want to automate this process, I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Jotform, Google Docs, Google Drive and Telegram bot. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I am going to take Jotform from where I will receive new form submission, and then in my action application, I am going to take Google Docs, Google Drive and Telegram bot. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create PDF from Jotform response and share on Telegram group. For this, we are going to create automation between Jotform, Google Doc, Google Drive and Telegram with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. But if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and first I need to provide the workflow name and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create PDF from Jotform responses and share on Telegram group. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created and I want to select this forms automation and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create PDF from Jotform responses and then share on Telegram group, which means whenever I will receive a new Jotform response, a PDF will be automatically created and then be automatically shared on my Telegram group. Which means whenever a Jotform response will be received, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger says when this happens. So whenever I receive a new Jotform response and then action says do this, then create PDF and then share that PDF on my Telegram group. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take Jotform. And then in my trigger event, I am going to take this new response. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Jotform, for which a webhook URL is provided to me. And this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Jotform with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk, I am going to make this connection. And to make this connection, let me open my Jotform. So this is my Jotform and on the top I can see this event form. So this is the form that I'll be using and I'll click on this edit form. And this form has appeared in front of me, event form, and it has all these fields: first name, last name, email, phone number, number of members and then the event. So now to make this connection, I have to click on the settings option. And then on the left hand side, I can see this integrations. And then as I click on this integrations, I can see all these options where I have to click on this webhooks and then I have to click on this edit integration. Now I have to remove this previously existing webhook URL, then go to Pabbly Connect and then copy this webhook URL that I am provided in this workflow and then paste that webhook URL over here in this field and then click on this complete integration. Now the integration is ready. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and if I scroll down, I can see this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I need to submit a form in my Jotform. So this is the form, event form, that I have to fill, and for that I have to click on this publish, and then I have to copy the link of this form and then open that link in a new tab. And now I am going to fill some details in all these fields. Now as soon as I submit this form, all these details should be captured here in my Pabbly Connect workflow, and this will show us that the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Jotform, that connection is successful or not. So I'll open my form and I'm going to fill some dummy details in all these fields. So let's say my first name is latest, then my last name is user, then my email address is latest55@pabblytudes.com, then my phone number is, the number of members are, let's say, 23, and then the event is birthday, and now I have to click on this submit. Now as soon as I've made this form submission, all these details should be captured in my Pabbly Connect. So let's quickly open my Pabbly Connect. And now if I scroll down, I can see that I have instantly received the response. The phone number was this, the country code was this, email address was latest55@pabblytudes.com, event was birthday, first name was latest, last name was user, then the number of members were 23. Now that I have received the response, we can see the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Jotform. It is successful, and now whenever someone will fill this form, I will start receiving the response here in my Pabbly Connect. Now moving on to the next step, whenever I receive a Jotform response, I want to create PDF. So for that, we have to go to our action step and we have to search for an application which is Google Doc. And then in the action event, I have to click on this create document from template. So over here in my Google Docs, I have already created this template, and now we have to create the doc for that template and then create PDF for that doc. So for that, I have to click on this connect. And if you have an existing connection, you can go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this sign in with Google. Now I have to choose my account. And then I have to grant away some permissions, for which I need to click on this allow, and you can do that because your data is completely saved with Pabbly Connect and Google Docs is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now over here I have to enter all these details. So the first one is template document, and in this drop down I can see the name of all the templates that have been created. So let's quickly open my Google Docs. This is my Google Docs, and this is the template that I have created by the name Event Details 1. So from this drop down, I will select my template as Event Details 1, and then I have to enter the new document's name. So I want to enter the name of the lead that I have received from my Jotform. So the name of the lead was latest user, and I want to give that name to my document so that whenever I receive a new lead, the name of that lead's name is sent to my team instead of this event details. So for that, I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. So here I have received my response from my Jotform, and when I click on this Jotform, I can see all the response that I have received from there. Now the name of the lead was latest user, so I entered latest user, put space between these two. Now I have to enter the new documents location. Here we can read, choose or map your documents location here. If your directory is not displayed, you can click the map button and enter the Google Drive folder ID yourself, and the new file will be saved in your Google Drive directory. So to enter this, let's open my Google Drive. So this is my Google Drive, and I want to add all my docs in this particular folder. If you wish to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus on this top hand side left corner. Now I want to add all my docs in this folder. So I'll go back to Pabbly Connect, and from this drop down, select my documents location as event. Now over here I can see all these fields. So when I open my Google Doc template, I can see all the custom variables that I have used. Now these custom variables will keep on changing whenever I will receive a new response with the new details of the new lead. So now I have to enter the details of my lead. For that, I'll go back to my Pabbly Connect, and I'm not again going to enter this manually, and instead we are again going to use mapping. So we are going to click on this Jotform, and my first field was over here, first name, last name, phone, email, number of participants and event. So I'll go back and from this drop down select my first name as latest, and then I have to enter the last name which was user, and then I have to enter my phone number which was this one. Then I have to enter my email which was latest55@pabblytudes.com, and then the number of participants were 23, and then the event was birthday. So now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now that I have entered all these details, I am going to click on the save and send test request. So here I can see that I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. Now that I have created this doc successfully, I want to create PDF from this particular doc. For that I have to click on this add action button, and then I have to add one more action application which is Google Drive. And then from this drop down I have to select this share file with anyone and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this sign in with Google. Select your account, grant away the permission, and then authorization successful. So here Google Drive is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter the file ID. So to enter this file ID, what I am going to do, first I am going to turn on this mapping button, and as soon as I do that, I have to first erase this existing URL, and then when I click on this file ID field, I can see the response that I have received from my previous action step which was Google Docs. And over here if I scroll down, I can see this document ID which I am going to map. Now after doing this, I have to simply click on this save and send test request. And over here I can see that I have successfully received the response. Now I have added this doc in my event folder. So now let's open my Google Drive. I have successfully added my doc in this particular folder. Let's open this. And over here you can see that all these details have been replaced with the name of the lead. Here you can see the name was latest, last name was user, phone number was this, email address was latest55@pabblytudes.com, number of participants were 23, and the event was birthday. So now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect, and now that I have created this PDF, I want to send this PDF to my Telegram group. So I'm again going to click on this add action button and select my action application as Telegram bot. And then in my action event, I have to select this send a text message or reply. Now I have to click on this connect, and then I have to click on this add new connection, and then I have to enter the token so as to make this connection. Now following this help desk, I am going to make this connection. So now let's open my Telegram, and over here this is the group that I have created. Now I have to search for bot father, and then I have to click on the start. Now over here I want to create a new bot. For that I have to write new bot, and then I'll write a new bot. How are we going to call it? Please choose a name for your bot. So let's say I want to write Jotform integration 1. So now it's written, good. Now let's choose a username for your bot. It must end this bot like this, for example Tetris bot or Tetris _ bot. So let's name my bot as Jotform1 automation _ bot. Now over here I am provided with the token, and I am simply going to copy this token and paste that token over here, and then click on this save. So Telegram bot is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is chat ID. So as to get this, let's open my Telegram account. So I will be able to find my chat ID in this URL -468194, and I have to copy this and paste this chat ID over here. Now I have to enter the text message. So I want to send the PDF to my group members on my Telegram group, and now I am going to click on this text message field, and I'll be able to see all my previous response, and then I'm going to click on this Google Drive. Now over here I can see that I am provided with the shareable link. This export links application /PDF is my shareable link, and I am going to click on this, and then I'm going to write new update, and then I'm going to write new lead update for the event. and then I'm going to write new lead update. Now my PDF with this text will be shared to my group. Now over here all these fields are not required one. Button URL, button label, parse mode, I want to select this as HTML itself. Then all the other fields are not required one. But if you want to enter these, you can enter following the help desk given below these fields. So now after entering the chat ID and the text message where I have mapped the shareable link of the PDF that we have created. So now after entering these details, I have to perform one more important step. For that I have to go to my Telegram, and over here I need to click on this group, and then I can see this add member. So I'm going to click on this add user, and then I'm going to search for my bot, which was Jotform integration. So I'm going to add this. Now over here I have added this Jotform integration one, the bot that we have created, to this group. Now after adding this bot to my group, I have to open this particular group in my phone, and then I have to select my bot Jotform integration 1, where I will be able to find this option promote to admin. So I have to click on this option, and I'll not be able to do this in Telegram web, so I have to use my mobile phone for that. Now this bot has access to messages and it has been promoted to admin. Now I'll go back to my workflow in Pabbly Connect. Now after entering the chat ID and the text message, I simply have to scroll down and then click on the save and send test request. And here I can see that I have received the response. Now let's quickly open my Telegram group and check whether I have received this message there or not. And here I can see that I have successfully received the message, new lead update, and let's now open this link. And here I can see that I have successfully received this PDF by the name latest user. So here I have received all the details of this lead. The first name was latest, last name was user, and here are the rest of the details. Now so as to check whether this automation is working fine or not, let's quickly open my Jotform and make another form submission with some other lead details. So here I have opened this form, and now I am going to do a form submission. So here I have entered the details. My first name is admin, last name is user, email address is admin@pabblytudes.com. My phone number is this, the number of members are 34, and the event is birthday. And now I am going to click on this submit. Now as soon as I have done the form submission, I need to open my Telegram and check whether I have received the PDF for this particular lead or not. So here I have received another message. So let's download this PDF. And here we can see that we have received this PDF for the lead admin user. The first name was admin, last name was user, phone number was this, email was admin@pabblytudes.com, number of participants were 34, and the event was birthday. So now to summarize, we took Jotform as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We submitted a form and received the response in Pabbly Connect, after which we moved to the next step where we wanted to create from the template. So we took Google Docs as our action application, where we entered the template and then mapped the document name and mapped all the other details. Simply clicked on the save and send test request, received the response. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted to create this as a PDF. So we took Google Drive as our action application. We mapped the file ID that we have received in our previous action step, which was in Google Docs action step. Then we received the response and received the shareable link of the PDF. Then we moved to the next step and took Telegram bot as our action application, where we made connection with Pabbly Connect after entering the token. Then we entered the chat ID, and then we entered the shareable link of the PDF. We gave the access to the messages to the bot that we have created. Then we simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as these messages being sent to my group. So we successfully created automation between Jotform, Google Docs, Google Drive, and Telegram bot with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.